What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video. And today in this video, we're going to be checking out the new roster revolution CJ Stroud in Madden 25. I haven't used a CJ Stroud card basically all year, so this is going to be very interesting to see how he plays. Number one, he is 6'3", 218 pounds. He's got 94 speed, 99 throw power, 98 short, 96 medium, and 96 deep accuracy, as well as 99s across the board. So overall, stat-wise, pretty solid there. His carrying and his juke and spin are basically in the 50s, so nothing special when it comes to him as a scrambler. You'll probably have to basically just be a pocket passer with him, so that's probably what we're going to plan on doing. Now, he does get red zone Deadeye for 0 AP, and that is baked onto his card, so solid there. We're also using the basic run and gun for 0 AP. We'll see if we get that activated. I probably won't, though. Let's talk about his discounted abilities. He gets long range Deadeye for 1 AP, Master Tactician for 2 AP. We'll talk more about Master Tac in a second. He also gets Gunslinger for 0, Dashing Deadeye for 1, and Conductor for 0 AP. And his third to last ability bucket, he gets Master Tac for 1 AP. Why do you give him Master Tac for 1 when you give him also Master Tac for 2 and another ability bucket? Really doesn't make too much sense there. Also, he has Backyard QB for 1, Pocket for 0, Dashing for 0. Same thing, it's literally 1 AP as another ability bucket. We also have Inside Deadeye for 0 AP, Gunslinger for 1, Roaming for 1. A lot of really solid abilities. We also have basically the same amount of abilities in the last one. So another Lofting Deadeye, Sleight of Hand, Protected. But for the sake of this gameplay, we're going to use Red Zone Deadeye, Gift Wrapped, Lofting Deadeye, Inside Deadeye, Master Tactician, Gunslinger, and Long Range Deadeye, and see how we can go with this card. It is a 3 AP setup, but if you don't want to use like Long Range Deadeye, you could basically make it a 2 AP setup, which is pretty solid. He just doesn't get Truz or tank anything. Well, guys, we have found a game, and we do have CJ Stroud looking like CJ Stroud out here, and it looks like we should have Julio Jones, and Julio Jones is going to be breaking off that tackle, almost breaking another one. Nice 27-yard gain there. I really need to add like double me to basically every receiver on my team, so they just don't drop those like short passes. But even Kittle's dropping passes, bro. Like, there's no reason that these guys should be dropping this specific football, especially to players that don't have a knockout. Like, why are you dropping that in the first place? I feel like it should just be a catch, but I guess we'll take Julio Jones here, getting us the first down. I honestly kind of want to change my playbook a little bit. I feel like the Eagles playbook just doesn't really have as many coverage bombs that I would like to run. And also, I just missed so many opportunities. I'm probably going to fumble. Oh, CJ Stroud, I am glad your 50 carrying actually held up there. Literally, like the first game that I recorded, he literally fumbled in the pocket. So that was a little scary. But also, I guess we have to take Marcus Allen. He's just open, and Marcus Allen just get us some yards there. All right, if we get time, we should have somebody, and looks like we're going to have nobody, but I tried to give that ball to, I think, Kelsey, and it just did not happen. All right, maybe Lamb will get open. If not, we will go Kittle, and Kittle should have this ball. Kittle, can you get into the end zone? We'll take the first down. I mean, this isn't exactly going to be the biggest dot, but it's definitely going to be a touchdown to George Kittle. That play always works in the red zone. We finally get a touchdown with CJ Stroud. All right, let's see what we can get over here. My opponent's got a solid team on offense, at least. I mean, he's got McBride. He's got Derrick Henry, the ultimate weapon. Really solid here. We'll see if we could maybe lock up a little bit. It looks like he's going to be running this ball, and I honestly tried to hit stick him. I don't know why I did that. Derrick Henry thankfully does not break that tackle, though. Maybe we get the knockout there. We're not going to. It's basically a little bit of a double collision. Always, for some reason, it like counters the KO. It's kind of weird. Another one of these runs to Derrick Henry. Can we just stop him there? We are going to be sacking the QB. I think he went for a play action, and that did not work. He should have just really just ran the ball normally. Unless that was a handoff, and we just sacked him before. That is a fast way to sack him. All right, it looks like I thought we were going to have AJ Hawk with that, but it looks like Cromartie's going to get the interception. He's running over his player. He's still stumbling and still falling forward. Look at Crow. I swear, sometimes I'll see plays that just look like they'll be open, and then they just don't get open, but it looks like Garendo is not going to get open. Thankfully, that ball was basically underthrown, and my opponent just couldn't catch it. It was such a bad ball. If I motion over Lamb, I kind of want to see if I can get a chance at throwing him deep. I don't think that's going to be working. It looks like Garendo should hold on to this ball. That was a good pass, and maybe a little juke. I forgot I went on conservative. Can't even juke anymore. All right, maybe a Kittle wheel route will work. Actually, we'll just go back to Garendo, and we'll just go right by it. Maybe just swerve in there. We'll take the first down. Guys, I'm at the point, I'm just honestly giving this guy the entire Eagles playbook tour. All right, if we do something like this, can Julio Jones get open? Julio is going to get open, and he's throwing it out of bounds. How do I get a perfect pass and the ball just gets sailed? All right, can somebody get open? And no, I got clueless offensive lineman. Look at number 75. He's looking the opposite direction. He don't even know what ran in front of him. All right, the likelihood that I complete quite literally anything on this play is very unlikely. And Kittle, get your feet down, please. Kittle thankfully holds on to that ball. I thought he was going to get knocked out. He holds on, though. All right, Lamb, can you get open? Lamb will be open, and Lamb's going to be taking this into the end zone, barely crossing the plane, but we score the touchdown. And my opponent has left. All right, game number 2. Let's see what we can get going on. He doesn't have anybody in the flats. We'll take Garendo, and Garendo's just going to be breaking off those tackles, getting 7 yards. All right, we're going to put Lamb on this motion. We'll see if that works, but we are going to get sacked. Guys, I think I need to upgrade my offensive line or something because these guys just don't block a single thing, man. Like Jason Peters, I'm not even kidding. He's got secure. He's got all day, nasty streak. He's got everything. And for some reason, a guy with just basic edge threat, James Harrison, is just flying off the edge. I don't understand that at all. And I just threw a pick. Never mind. I actually lied. I just threw a great pass. Look at John Ross, man. John Ross taking that for 37 yards. That was a absolute blind read and a half. Kittle, can you come down with that ball? Kittle is going to be coming down with that ball. My opponent, by the way, has like knockouts everywhere. So the fact that Kittle basically contorted his body perfectly in the air to catch that ball really helps out a lot. All right, who's going to get open? It looks like I'm going to have 2 receivers. We'll have a little person to block for us, and Kittle's going to be walking into the end zone. I literally ran basically triple drag routes, and it works. All right, I will say my opponent's got some run abilities on his team. I have a feeling he could be a runner. We'll actually see, and he's definitely running this ball with McFadden. I guess he's just going to exclusively run this ball. All right, he's definitely got to be passing. He knows that I have somebody over there, and can we do something? Honestly, hit sticking him backwards actually kind of works out in a way, but they might give him forward progress every time that happens. Can we get an interception? I really needed my player to play that ball. I think that was Julian Blackman. I don't know why he didn't play it. Now, my opponent must have like a threat detector or something. He knows that I'm sending some pressure and maybe a hit stick. I was hoping maybe he'd fumble off of that. 4th and 1. All right, I think it's safe to say my opponent is 100% scoring. So we're going to have to do something on offense. His Darren McFadden is just playing everything, and Jason Witten broke like 4 tackles on the last play, so a little bit of a Cowboys-themed team, I think, actually, now that I look at it. Well, guys, I have no idea what to do here. He is on the goal line, literally about to score. Can we shoot something? It's not looking like he's just going to walk into the end zone. All right, let's see if we can cook up with CJ Stroud. We got 43 seconds. Not much we could really do, especially when I'm throwing the ball quite literally out of bounds. I mean, CJ Stroud's looking at him like, are you stupid? All right, we'll see if maybe Julio gets open or something. It looks like it's going to be Lamb. Lamb's going to be getting that first down. All right, maybe a play like this will decide to work for us, and I'm just throwing a pick. I mean, come catch that ball. Never mind. Okay, I honestly don't understand how John Ross was wide open back there. Guys, it is a 3-man pass rush. We just got sacked. 3-man pass rush, and we just got sacked. Yeah, I'm about done recording. I don't even want to play this game anymore. All right, I think I'm going to give this ball to Julio maybe, and I'm actually not going to, but it looks like Marcus Allen should be a touchdown. Marcus Allen, just get down. And Marcus Allen fumbles, but it doesn't matter. John Ross is going to be picking that ball up. Honestly, that was a very crazy possession, and it looks like John Ross is going to be getting us the first down. I'm not going to lie, this like little crossing play is honestly kind of OP. It's really hard to tell who's going to get open, who's not going to get open, and I just throw a pick. Gonna be honest, I'm done recording. Well, guys, that is gonna do it for today's video using the new 99 overall CJ Stroud. And honestly, overall, he is a solid card. I don't think he's really anything special. We have a lot of really good QBs in this game. I don't even know if CJ Stroud is really even QB5, to be honest. There is a lot of really good ones out there, but if you are looking for a new QB and you're maybe a Houston Texans fan or maybe an Ohio State fan, any type of fan of CJ Stroud, go ahead and pick him up. He should be solid. I mean, he's got red zone threat, the gift route. He can run protected or run lofting or conductor, or literally any ability you want. Gonna be honest, I put on protected because my offensive line just doesn't block, and it didn't make any difference, so probably wouldn't recommend using it. We also had inside Deadeye, master tactician, gunslinger, and long range Deadeye. Overall, we did about what I could with this card. Some days are just absolutely awful when it comes to recording, and today was one of those days. I don't know what it was. We literally just could not get anything going in like the 3 or 4 games I played. There was like 3 games. I didn't even score a touchdown. I just couldn't get anything going, but we did have 20 of 34 when it comes to the completions and attempts. 361 yards, 3 touchdowns, a passing interception, which based on the stats, if this was like a real NFL game, 3 tutties and an interception actually isn't that bad of a game. But in terms of Madden, it's kind of terrible when you play about 6 games and you only recorded about 2 of them. So y'all can let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on the CJ Stroud. If you guys are gonna pick him up, I only paid about like 600 something thousand for him, and I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna be way more after the inflated market. So we'll see what that price is looking like. But if you guys did like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.